exercise now is a push-up. It's an upper body exercise. The standing position for a push-up is like so, having your arms apart and making sure your legs are straight and your back is straight. So the downward face is a shoulder flexion and also your elbows extend. Okay, the joints that I use are your elbow, your shoulders, and your scapula. Okay, the muscles that I used are the pectoral major, the tricep brachii, and the anterior deltoids. This is your trunk muscle, your muscle here, back. One, go. Your back needs to be straight to get the best posture, and then the regress of this movement is for you to do it on your knees, and the progress would be doing it in a diamond form, which makes it a lot harder on your entire shoulder area. And the safety precautions is to make sure that the surface is level, that there's no dirt, there's no uneven grass, or there's anything that could be dangerous to you and the person you're training. Okay, my second exercise is a lunge, and this is a lower body exercise. Starting position of this is 1 foot forward like that, and holding that position and making sure you're steady and you're in a good position. So the movement is with your hip, it's hip flexion and also your knee flexion as well. But always needing to make sure it's at 90 degrees and it's straight. And your muscles that are used here are your glutes and your quadriceps and your hamstrings as well. Okay. My stabilizer is my back muscles again, my trunk muscles, and my posture needs to be always straight, and I need to always be looking forward to make sure I get the best possible outcome for this exercise. And also another thing, the progression of the lunge is to keep doing one. And then the regression would obviously be like making it a lot easier than going like that. The safety precautions is also the same. You need to make sure you're on level ground, that you have a good mat, you have stability, and that there's also no hazards anywhere around you. The joints that are used are your hip, your knee, and your ankle as well. They are all engaged in the lunge movement. Okay, my next exercise are trunk curl-ups. These are lower body exercise. 2, 1, go. Your starting position is knees at a 90-degree angle, back straight, and your arms apart.
Upwards.
A crunch forward. So you make it like that. You can make it harder by increasing the speed, and make it less harder by slowing. So the joints that are used are your spinal cord, obviously, and also muscles are used are your rectus abdominis, and the stabilizer muscle is your lower back, and your posture needs to be as straight as possible. And the safety precautions again is to make sure it's a clean environment, an environment where you are able to do this exercise. My next exercise is a stability wall squat. So my position is as so, and I need to make sure I get a 90-degree angle, and yeah. The movement here is hip flexion and also a knee flexion. And the muscles that are used are your glutes and glutes maximus, and also your quadriceps are being used. And then your stabilizer are your trunk muscles. And you need to ensure that your posture is 90 degrees at all times, that you're not dropping your posture in any way. Obviously, to increase this is to do it longer, and to decrease it is to do it in segments and shorter period of time. The safety precautions, you make sure that the wall is not a slippery wall or something that could be quite hard, that could injure your back or hurt your glutes in any way, and to make sure that you are in a good environment, that you are also wearing the comfortable shoes, that you don't slip in any way.